All right, so we all watched from afar as Texas, man, they had everything thrown at them. The snowstorm caused a lot of their infrastructure to go down, and they're not connected to anyone else. So, when it comes to our power here in Nevada, how do we get it when it comes to electricity, or how about heating our homes, or having hot water, or just having the water pumped to our homes in the first place? If a snowstorm hits here, is the same stuff going to happen? Well, we have answers at least when it comes to one form of energy, natural gas, coming to you right now.
That's right. Scott Leadham joins us. He's the Director of Public Affairs with Southwest Gas. Joining us this morning from a super cool office. Scott, great to have you join us. Let's talk about, well, Sean and I are fascinated by energy and what clean energy in Nevada looks like over the next 10 years. So tell us what you do at Southwest Gas and what you see the future looking like.
Absolutely, and thanks very much for having me on. I am the Director of Public Affairs at Southwest Gas, as you mentioned. I'm really just proud to be a part of a company that's been ingrained in the communities in which we serve for nearly 90 years now. And you mentioned natural gas earlier. That's what our company does. We provide natural gas service to millions of customers throughout the state. And we provide a clean, reliable, and affordable energy source. That's why we are very excited about our shared alignment with the state to cultivate a more environmental and a sustainable future. We know that natural gas is a part of the solution to a greener approach and offering energy options, and Southwest Gas is committed to helping take care of people and our planet.
Yeah, no question about it. Let's talk about when it comes to electricity, the more preferred option. Obviously, coal. I just do not see coal being a part of our future at all. It's filthy. But when it comes to natural gas, this is a preferred energy option for electricity, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. We believe natural gas is preferable for many different reasons. One of which is it's a very affordable energy source. I think, as everyone knows who has natural gas service, it's typically one of the lowest bills that you receive each month.
Mhm.
But it's also very reliable. It's domestically sourced here in the U.S. and it's very abundant. And as you mentioned earlier, Texas had the issues that they faced recently. It's important that we have an understanding that a reliable energy mix that includes natural gas is critically important to have as an energy source in the future. I mentioned earlier the affordability as well for an energy source for cooking and washing clothes and heating homes and water, particular during this time of uncertainty and dealing with issues surrounding economic fallout from COVID.
Yeah.
Affordability is more important than ever for individuals and families, and we just feel like natural gas needs to be considered as a affordable and reliable source of energy going forward.
And speaking of going forward, what does the future look like? What are you folks preparing for in that building with that nice conference room that you're sitting in right now? But what does the next 10 years look like?
Well, I think Southwest Gas is ready and willing to be part of the energy future of the state. I think natural gas is going to play a very important part in the future energy mix in the state of Nevada. Like I mentioned before, we share the state's goals of being carbon neutral in the future. But in our company and the natural gas industry that employs thousands of people throughout the state is engaged in these future energy conversations. And again, just feel like it's critically important that all the stakeholders that and our customers who rely on natural gas are part of the conversation and part of the solution and part of being at the table to help the state and our leaders develop kind of prudent, sound public policy as we move towards a more sustainable energy future.
Awesome. And one of the things that Texas dealt with was a lack of. It seemed like they didn't put necessarily as much care when it came to insulating everything and getting it ready for, heaven forbid, there's a big cold storm that comes. If we get a
Mm.
blizzard, are we gonna not have gas?
No, no, we have a great, like I said, supply of natural gas here in the state, and I'm sorry, not in the state that we get from throughout the country through interstate pipelines, and those pipelines are very reliable and have been delivering gas to our communities for over 90 years, and we don't see that ever changing, and particularly in any inclement weather event or anything. We feel like we're in a very good position to be able to provide this safe, reliable, and affordable energy source long into the future.
Awesome. It's great to have you, my friend.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys very much for having me. Thank you.
Hey, listen, you know how to find them because they send you a piece of mail once every month. If you don't know, swgas.com for Southwest Gas. Southwest Gas, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.